Hey guys, Redneck Mini 14 here. Today we're going to shoot the Mossberg Nightstick. This is the first time I will ever be shooting this gun. I have shot a Remington 870 with a Raptor grip on it in the past. And gotta be honest with you, I don't even remember how good I did with that gun. But we're going to shoot this gun for the first time today. We're going to see how easy it is to shoot, or rather how hard it is to shoot, and we're just going to see how different rounds, how I'm able to handle different rounds as far as recoil does. Hopefully I don't hit myself in the face with the gun, but we're actually going to start out with some mini shells. These are Federal birdshot mini shells. I'm going to shoot 6 of them. I only have one box, so I only got 10 rounds total. But we're going to start out with the birdshot mini shells, and then we'll go to some Aguila buckshot mini shells, and then we'll probably take the mini shell adapter out and try some regular length 2 3/4 inch birdshot, and if I'm feeling up to it, I might even try some buckshot. But we'll see how the day goes on. All right, let's see. Let's try shooting a couple different ways. Let's see how shooting from the hip, if I can even hit the target. Well, I definitely hit the target. It knocked it over. All right, I got that target set back up. I'm sure this is gonna knock it over like every time. Let's try from up here. Hold it real tight. I think it's going high. Target actually, the box actually knocked over, and I'm aiming for the side of the box now, and it's still hitting the top of the box because it's kind of at an angle. Hip fire. Still hit it. Missed that one. And we're out. All right, so now we're gonna try some Aguila buckshot. This has some number 4 buck and number 1 buck in it, so it's not double-aught buck or anything like that, although you can get double-aught buck rounds, I believe, from Federal. But this is number 1 and number 4, and this, something like this would be what I would consider the ideal ammunition if you're going to use a gun like this for home defense or truck defense or whatever. So I got this will be the 6th round going in here. We'll see how easy these are to manage. See if I hit myself in the face with these. We'll go from the hip first to see if I could even hit this box. This box is probably 7 to 10 yards away from where I'm standing right now. Way over the top. It is a little bit low, so it's not exactly like the height of what an intruder in your house would be. Try up top. Oh yeah, she hit there. Flinched a little bit. This is not exactly the easiest position to hold this in. I still think it's going high. Let me try aiming a little bit lower. Got one round, or one pellet on the side. I don't know how many are hitting on the top of the box. I think this is the last round. Oh yeah, I caught it. I can see where it hit now. I see at least 3 pellets, and then a couple pellets hit the top portion of the box. So I definitely hit it, but it is definitely hitting high. So it's something that you would want to practice with and see where exactly it's hitting. But as far as recoil goes, the recoil on the buckshot, the mini shell buckshot, it's not unbearable or anything. I don't feel like I'm going to hit myself in the face when it recoils. So we're going to take the mini shell adapter out, and we're going to try some full, well, not full length, but 2 3/4 inch, your typical birdshot rounds, number 8 or number 7.5, I'm not sure what. But we'll see how unbearable those are to shoot. All right, I pushed the box a little further up the hill, so maybe I'll actually be able to hit it a little bit better since it's shooting a little bit high. But now we're gonna move on to 2 3/4 inch, number 8 Federal birdshot. This is just that basic birdshot that you can get in like a pack of 100 at Walmart. That's all this is. So I don't expect it to be very, I don't expect the recoil to be a lot. I do expect it to be more than the mini shells though, so we'll see how this goes. Like always, we'll try from the hip first just to see how bad the recoil is so I don't accidentally hit myself in the face on the first round. Let's see how this goes. From the hip. Well, I hit it, but it's hard to tell if I actually hit it square or if I just hit it at the very top. And I knocked the paper target off the box, so ooh, let's try from the face. Ooh, like I said, this is very awkward. You wanna hold tight on the forend. I don't even think I hit it. You gotta aim a little bit lower. I might have hit it, I don't know. Hard to tell because the shot's so small. Oh yeah, I hit it that time for sure. I think it's the last round. Wow. This thing shoots really high. It's gonna make it hard to actually shoot this thing at a range or anything, because it just, like, you shoot it, you think you're aiming where you want to shoot, but it shoots like 2 feet above that. That's really weird, especially for a shotgun, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes with different types of ammo, but so far I'm seeing everything that I've shot has shot way high. So I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get one of those goofy laser things that goes on here just to aim it properly, but I'm just missing an awful lot, and I don't feel like I'm flinching that much. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think I will be brave and try the buckshot. I might regret it, but we'll find out. All right, this is the last 5 rounds that I'm gonna shoot today, and I'm a little bit nervous about these ones. These are Scheller and Bellet double-aught buckshot, 2 3/4 inch shells, 9 pellets, double-aught buckshot. So it's not like the most powerful double-aught buckshot that's out there, and it's only 2 3/4 inch, but it's still gonna pack a punch, I'm sure. We'll see how this goes, and we'll see how, if these shoot really high or if they shoot any lower. It's a really tight fit in there, so it just barely gets that 5th round in the tube. We'll see how this goes. As always, I'm going to start the first round from the hip. So hard to aim this way. I don't know why anybody would choose to aim this way other than to just look cool. Help if I turn the safety off. I think I hit it, but I just like sideswiped it. It definitely kicked. I could feel it right here. I'm not used to shooting a gun like this. In fact, I haven't shot a gun in quite some time, period. So I need to get back in the game. All right, aiming dead center. I might have actually flinched a little bit. Let's try that again. I'm hitting it, but it's definitely hitting the top. It's not hitting dead center like how I'm aiming. All right, let's try a little bit low. Last round. Definitely hit that one on the side, but it still only looks like one pellet. I don't know. I need to get like a big piece of cardboard and just see how this thing patterns. Ugh. It is definitely shooting high, and of course I am flinching a bit because, well, I'm not used to shooting a gun like this. But I don't think I'm flinching enough to make it shoot like way high like that. I don't know. Maybe next time I try this, we'll get a big piece of cardboard, just a big flat piece of cardboard, and see how it's patterned. Because if it's always shooting way high, then I'm probably gonna need to get some sort of a laser sight to make it even somewhat accurate. And I didn't buy this to be like a home defense gun. I really just bought it because I wanted it, because I think these are really cool, and I still do think they're cool. I just wish it would shoot a little more point of aim than what it is. But I don't know. This is only the first time I've shot it, so we'll shoot it some more, different types of ammo, try seeing where it patterns, and we'll go from there. I might be able to get it to be, or I might be able to shoot it more accurately as time goes on. But like I said earlier, if you want to use something like this for home defense, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I suggest mini shells, mini buckshot shells. The bird shot, I really don't see a purpose in those other than to just shoot, have fun with, go plinking with. They're definitely good for that. Just because they don't have as much recoil. But if you're going to use this for home defense or vehicle defense, or you know, whatever, I suggest mini buckshot shells, or even just like low recoil buckshot shells. You know, something that's not going to kick a tremendous amount, and even with the mini shells, you get more capacity out of it too. Because this is only a 5+1 as opposed to like a 7 or an 8+1 with a full-size shotgun. So with the mini shells, you do get a little more capacity with that, and that's a good thing. So anyway, that's all I'm going to shoot with this today. I didn't even bring that much ammo to shoot anyway, and I honestly don't even have that many targets other than this box that I was using for a different video. So that's just going to be it for today. But I will be taking this out, shooting it in the future, and doing more videos with it, so stay tuned for that.
Hey, before I go, I just thought I'd remind everybody that I do have a second channel called Redneck Off the Range. Over there, I post most of my non-gun related content, so whether it's a video on my new tractor, my power tools, my projects that I'm working on, maybe wild game recipes, or just a random vlog. I post all of this kind of content over on my secondary channel. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, go check it out, Redneck Off the Range. But that's all for this video, so subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook. I'm Redneck Mini 14, and until next time, be safe.